Are you tired of statue-like figures that don't pose?
Man, this figure sucks. She could barely even move it.
Do you want something a little more extreme?
Yeah.
Well, do I have something for you? Introducing the Cabal 3-pack.
Whoa.
With some of your favorite villains such as Taskmaster, Dr. Doom, and Iron Patriot.
These big figures kick butt. Look at how awesome they are.
Kung Fu Punch action!
Terms and conditions apply. Offer valid for a limited time only. Prices and participation may vary. See store for details. Not valid with any other offer. Void where prohibited. Subject to availability. Product features and specifications are subject to change without notice. Use only as directed. Taxes and fees may apply. Results may vary. Past performance is not indicative of future results. Consult your doctor or professional advisor before making any decisions.
Get yours now.
Hey, what's up guys? Fet Collections here, and today we are taking a look at the Amazon exclusive 3-pack of the Cabal. Now, you might be asking, what the is the Cabal? Well, the Cabal essentially is an answer to the Illuminati. If you don't know who the Illuminati is, it consists of, I believe, 6 members, different heroes. They come together to make really hard decisions for the world to better the world. So, Norman Osborn created the Cabal as a response to that group. Now, the Cabal originally consisted of Norman Osborn, Emma Frost, Loki, the Hood, Namor, and Dr. Doom. But Emma Frost and Namor were working against the Cabal, so Norman Osborn kicked them out and replaced them with Taskmaster. Now, the Cabal first appeared in January of 2009 in Secret Invasion number 8. They were created by Brian Michael Bendis and Leinil Francis Yu. Apologies if I got that pronunciation wrong, but they're a pretty badass group. Looking at the packaging, you have a nice window view of the figures, and you can obviously tell that these have some really good accessories, so we'll get into that when we get there. It's in the lovely 85 years anniversary of Marvel packaging that, of course, I've been glazing, like always. Looking at the side of the packaging, we have Dr. Doom versus Iron Patriot. Now, originally, Dr. Doom didn't want to join. Took him a little convincing, and some other stuff happened. There's a lot of crazy shit that happens in the comics, but it's okay. And then on the back, you get another picture of this fight, and you get a description of the team and some nice portraits of the figures. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get these guys open. Now, after getting these guys out of the packaging, I'm just going to throw this out there. This is top 10 of the year. Definitely top 10. Easily top 5. This 3-pack is amazing. Now, there are some lackluster things about it, like Iron Patriot has some pretty horrible articulation.
Horrible articulation alert.
And I wish they would have also given Taskmaster a cloth cape, but Doom, Dr. Doom is the pinnacle. This is the best Marvel Legends Dr. Doom ever. Now, I am definitely happy with this 3-pack, and I haven't even had it open that long. That's how great this is. But enough of me yapping. Let's take a look at their accessories. Now, up first, we have Taskmaster. He comes with 3 alternate hands. You have a gun gripping hand, just a gripping hand, and then an open splayed hand. Yeah, just 3. I wish he came with another, but oh well. He comes with a bow and arrow. Now, these are pretty much the same bows and arrows that come with every other character. I have a Yondu that has these same exact bow and arrow. They're just, this is solid red and this is solid gold. So, not too impressive. I'm not a big fan of these either, especially since you can barely stretch this, and I don't really want to put too much stress on that just because it looks like it would break it. But not too bad. Wonder if we could actually shoot it. No, unfortunately. Well, let's give it one more try. Yeah, you can. He comes with this tiny pistol. I'm not sure what model this is, but it's really flimsy, especially like the nozzle. So I'm just going to keep this in his holster. I don't think I'll have him posed with this. But it's not bad. It has pretty good detail. It's just the plastic is really flimsy. Then you get the sword of Taskmaster. Now this is really well painted, really well sculpted, and I'm loving the silver paint and the gold paint. Actually, I don't think the gold is paint. I think it's molded that. So sorry about that. But yeah, the silver on the blade is just really shining, and I love how it pops. And then the wrapping on the handle looks pretty good as well. And finally, we have his shield. Now, standard shield that comes with like every Captain America now. I'm glad they did the clip in this instead of the straps, because this makes it so much easier to pose. But pretty good paint detail on this. It has a matte finish where the T is, so this feels really nice. And overall, it looks really good. Now, for Iron Patriot, he doesn't come with a whole lot of accessories. He just comes with a pair of repulsor blasting hands, if I could pick up the other one, where you can port in a blast effect. They're alright. Iron Patriot's paint job kind of throws me off. It looks like a toy, which, you know, pretty ironic considering he is one. But, you know, like compared to Dr. Doom and Taskmaster in this pack, he just looks cheap. But I'm not complaining. And then he has an alternate Norman Osborn head. Now, this isn't too bad. I'm not a fan of what they did with like the eyes. I wish they would have just maybe left it a little lighter. But the hair looks great, and the face sculpt is really good. I probably won't have him displayed with this. But that's about it for Iron Patriot. So let's take a look at Dr. Doom's accessories. Now, for Dr. Doom, he comes with one set of alternate hands. You have a pistol gripping hand and an open out splayed hand, almost like he's using a spell sort of hand, I don't know. You get 2 blast effects. Now, what's really cool about these is if you flip Dr. Doom over, you can port him in there because he has a jetpack on him, which is really freaking cool. He comes with his classic Ruger pistol. I believe that's what it's called. I'm not really too good with guns, but it looks great. And finally, you get a Doom bot head. Now this is really, really cool. It's always nice having an alternate head for Dr. Doom, whether it's just his Victor Von face or it's this, like a Doombot head. Now this is pretty cool because Fortnite's new season is Marvel, and one of the bosses is a Doombot, and it kind of has a similar face to this once you defeat it, so that's pretty sick. And I love Fortnite, so this just makes it even better for me. But what else is really cool is on the side of him, he has a gun holster where you can put his pistol in. But that's not even the coolest part. What else is really cool is if you pop off his head, you can pop off this collar and take off his cape, and then just have him as a regular Doombot. Like I said, this is the best Dr. Doom Marvel Legend I think ever. But let's move on to the articulation. Now, first up for the articulation, we have Taskmaster. Now, you can get his head looking up that much. His head is kind of hard just because his cape is plastic, but if you take it off, which you can, which is really nice, we'll do that for the articulation. He can barely look up. There we go. Head pops off. But we can just barely look up just because of his hood piece. But he has the range, I guess. He can look down that much. Move the head side to side. You get a little bit of head pivot. Butterfly joints that move that much back. That much forward. Arms go out that high. You get a bicep swivel. Double jointed pinless elbows. Let's go. Got a wrist on a hinge. He can crunch that much forward, that much back. He has a waist swivel, upper thigh cut, double jointed pinless knees. If I can get that other one. Yeah, sometimes the joints are a little stiff. I did just open them up. No boot cut, unfortunately. His feet can go up that high, down that much, and you get some ankle pivot. Alright, the disappointing articulation on this guy. Head can look up that much, down that much. You get an ugly gap, which is not bad. I mean, it's whatever. Get a little bit of head pivot. Arms can go out that much. Rotate 360. bicep cut, double jointed pinless elbows. Wrist is on a hinge. You can crunch that much forward, that much back. No waist cut or any sort of articulation in this area, so you really can do only a certain amount of poses. Upper thigh cut, double jointed pinless knees, ankle pivot. His feet can move that much down and that much up. I mean, not terrible articulation. You could get him in some nice poses, but yeah, just pretty disappointing. But on to Dr. Doom. Now for Dr. Doom with this lovely cloth cape. God, I love this thing. He has a bit of trouble looking up and down with this head, but with the Doombot it's not really an issue. But I'm going to take his cape off here for a second. I don't know if you can see that, but his neck separately articulates from the hinge, which is really cool. So you can kind of move it side to side. It's mostly just for down and up, I believe, but yeah, not bad. He can crunch that much forward, that much back. Can't really go back. Arms go out that high. Move 360. Bicep cut. Double jointed elbows. Can't really get him in just because of the armor, but that's okay. Wrist is on a hinge. You do get a waist cut, kind of. You get an upper thigh cut, double jointed knees, and the feet can move that much up and that much down. Oh, and you also get ankle pivot. Like I said, I rest my case. This is a really good Dr. Doom figure. Definitely recommend this 3-pack. Now for some size comparisons. Here is Doom next to Astonishing Wolverine, Superior Spider-Man, and finally Juggernaut. Here's Taskmaster also next to Juggernaut, and Iron Patriot next to Juggernaut. So these figures scale pretty well, and they're Marvel Legends, so of course they're going to scale with your Marvel Legends. So final thoughts on this 3-pack. This 3-pack is amazing. The only disappointing part about it is Iron Patriot, but he's not even that disappointing. I really love all the accessories, and again, the cloth cape on Doom just really sells this for me. I absolutely love the fact that they gave him a cloth cape. And I'm glad Marvel Legends is starting to take the McFarlane route and give actual cloth goods to characters that have capes instead of like the statue capes, basically. You know, I'm just yapping, but I definitely recommend this 3-pack to people who love villains, especially to people who love Dr. Doom, because like I said, this is the best Dr. Doom that Marvel Legends has ever done. And I say that confidently. Definitely say that confidently. But putting these figures on the scale, I'm giving the Cabal a 9.5. This 3-pack definitely deserves that score. It would be a solid 10 if Iron Patriot had a little bit better articulation. That's the only gripes I have about this 3-pack, is just Iron Patriot's articulation. But yeah, this 3-pack is a great pickup. Definitely recommend it before, you know, it sells out and you have to buy it for like $100 or whatever the resale would be on this. Oh, and this 3-pack, definitely Zelda approved. But that's going to be it for this video. Thanks for all the support, guys. I really appreciate it. I had a blast making this video, and I'm really glad you guys have been enjoying the content. But like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.
This figure sucks. She could barely even move it.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, what did I just